Welcome back, Thunder fans and NBA lovers. So now we're going to have a look at Game 1 of this second round series of Thunder versus Lakers and see how it transpired and see what we got to look forward to. So I actually thought the game started really well. The Lakers went up 7-0 and I thought, geez, these guys come to play. LeBron started really well, drilled a three, got a couple inside plays. And it was a really competitive game. We fight back obviously pretty quickly, and I think we had a small lead come quarter time, but I thought the Lakers gave them everything they probably had. Marcus Smart played well. They really limited SGA early and quite consistently throughout the game. He shot quite poorly from the field. He didn't score 20 points. My gosh, so many people carrying on about his streak being over. The streak is regular season only. He actually had two postseason games, I think, last year not scoring 20. It's regular season only, guys. Chillax. And who cares? It's the record. We're playing for a championship here, man. Throw your records in the bin. I don't want to know, man. I want another chip, man. That's all I want. Anyway, SGA didn't hit 20. I thought he played pretty good defense. But yeah, he was a bit off. He had 6 assists. He got some other players involved, but he was definitely throwing some doubles and triples. And I knew that was coming. He found some open players, and thankfully Dort was able to drill a couple. Chet had a really good game. Chet ended up with, what did he have in the end? I think Chet had 24 points, 12 rebounds, 3 blocks. That's a great game for Chet. Very consistent all around the court. AJ had 18 points. SJ, actually, I forgot to mention, 7 turnovers. So the Lakers did a great job of pressuring him with the ball. Marcus Smart is still playing out of his skin. He didn't shoot particularly well from the field, but he had 4 steals. He was all over the floor. He's a very good player, Marcus Smart. He's going to give them a bit of grief. Now the Thunder, Lakers kept this close for most of the time. I thought there was a couple of instances where the Thunder played their bench versus the Lakers starters, and the bench is not going to get done against the starters. But I thought that let the Lakers back into it a couple of times. I mean, it didn't really affect us too much in the game today. We're able to sort of keep a double-digit comfortable lead for most of the game once we established the lead, and then it didn't really blow out until the fourth. But I don't think we can afford to do that if we get a closer game down the stretch. I don't think we can afford to play our bench those kind of minutes up against the Lakers starters and think we're going to keep a lead or gain a lead or anything like that. We've got to be careful. Yes, you use your bench, but we've got to be careful with that. Hey, I'm not a coach, but that was an observation I made that probably gave the Lakers a bit of a sniff on a couple of occasions. And they went on a couple of runs when we had our bench out there versus their starters. It's all good. It was only game 1, but I've got to say, Austin Reeves, he stunk it up really bad today. Austin Reeves was really terrible. He shot 3 for 16 or something horrible. He scored 8 points, man. I had him down for scoring probably 15 to 20 tonight, and that's what they're going to need to be competitive. Austin Reeves, without Luka, Austin Reeves figures to be kind of their second ball carrier, creator, shot maker. And 8 points, man, on a stinking field goal percentage is not good at all. He did not. I watched that entire game. He didn't look himself to me. I know we played pretty strong defense on him, hassling him out flat stick, but I thought he didn't look himself. His shots just looked his jumpers looked off. Some of the pull-ups he did, they're normally money. He didn't look like he had his timing right on anything. So he looks a bit off to me. So maybe he didn't have pressure on him in the Houston series as he's copying now, and he's not going to get anything near the open looks he had in the last series. Anyway, I thought Ayton had quite a good game. He was probably a bit more effective than I thought he was. He was going to be. I think he had 12 rebounds, maybe 10 points. Hachimura was pretty solid. But as I mentioned in my preview of this, that bench, man, was it's not going to give you a whole lot. Kennard had maybe 7, I think. Jackson Hayes came in for a couple of minutes and got a couple of boards. He didn't do too much. Might have caught a lob or two. But that Arabia's, he's not really going to get a whole lot of time for you. Vanderbilt was actually looking okay early, and then he went down with an injury. I didn't hear back on that, so I'm not sure if he's toast for the rest of the series or if that was just a tweak. I don't even know what the injury was. When he went down, it was hard to tell. So anyway, look, going forward, takeaways from this game. Thunder kind of coasted. I think had they taken it a bit more seriously, they could have easily put that away earlier. But I think they're just trying to get the bench minutes in, which is fine. Look, no harm, no foul, no injuries attained. We've got to end up with a pretty comfortable win in the end. Probably starters played a little bit too long in the fourth for my liking, but that's all right. No extra news on J-Dub, so we'd assume game 3, but I'm going to go with my theory and just keep playing without him until we lose a game. Until we get challenged or we're in a super close game. Just don't even bother. Don't even think about trying him for game 2, man. Let's just go again. Let's just go up 2-0 and then let's just roll the dice on the road, man. I still think we're a very quality unit home and away with or without J-Dub, that I think we can definitely not play without him for at least game 3. On the other side of the coin, I'm not sure on Luka's timetable. There was a lot of talk about this May 7, which is game 2. To be honest with you, they really need it, but he's got to be 100% now, because if he's coming back versus Thunder, and you know what our defense is like, it's physical, it's relentless, and it's not just, oh yeah, you've got Dort on you tonight. It's you got Dort on you, but if you got 5 minutes with Dort off, you've got Caruso on you, or you've got Wallace on you, or you've got an all-NBA defender on you pretty much every second that you're going to be on the floor. So you are going to be hounded and hammered, and if Luka's hamstring isn't 100%, man, he's going to struggle, man, in that with that backcourt defense. It's just relentless, and it's rotational. It's non-stop, always a fresh set of legs. Fresh set of all NBA defense legs to throw at an attacking player is just insane. And I know LeBron being out there will obviously give him an extra option, another passer, and he'll spread the floor more, and it'll bring their offense together. But I hope he's healthy. I don't want to see another injury. I don't want to see a hammering. I don't want to see the Lakers lose by 25 points each game. As much as, you know, I'm a Thunder fan and I want to see us advance, it kind of sucks not being tested whatsoever, and then just cruising into conference finals, and then you're not ready for what's to come. And just quickly crossing over to that Spurs T-Wolves series. The T-Wolves ended up stealing game 1. That Champagne missed the 3 at the buzzer. That's going to be a war, and they are playing some serious, intense defense, man. That's going to be very physical. If the Thunder just coast through this Lakers series and then just jump over and say we go off 4-1 or a sweep, and we just jump in and play the T-Wolves or the Spurs, and genuinely right now we don't know who that's going to be. T-Wolves are playing out of their skin, man. They're playing some great ball. Actually quite enjoying watching them. Hate to say that, being a massive Thunder fan, but yeah, they've been actually quite enjoyable to watch as the underdog in probably both series. They're playing, you know, out of their skin. They're just that team that flicks a switch in the playoffs, and yet we're going to the conference finals. I don't care. Anyway, point I'm trying to make is you don't want to be coasting through these games and then just go into a pressure cooker of, oh, geez, we lose game 1 to the Wolves or something like this is happening against the Spurs now, because our intensity wasn't there. You lose home court and you might not get it back, man. They're a bloody good team. Solid. So you want to be tested a little bit along the way here. So I do want Luka to come back. I hope he's 100% or very close to it, and I want to see some close games in here. Obviously, I want us to win them all. I want us to sweep or go 4-1, get some rest, and get J-Dub somehow back into this down the road. But I don't want to see Luka not play or come back and just get injured again. That would really suck for basketball lovers, for Lakers fans, Thunder fans. But no one wants to see that. It sucks. Anyway, let's see what happens. Like I said, this game was pretty once we sort of took the lead in the first quarter, we didn't really look back. It was pretty cool to see Jared McCain busted open a little bit, hit back-to-back threes. Man, he's a massive fan favourite, isn't he? Like, obviously everyone loves, J-Dub, SJ, but when he drills a 3, McCain drills a 3, and he's flashing those cool little painted fingernails, which some people have a problem with, and he does his little 3 symbol, man, that crowd goes ballistic. They love him, man, and I've become really attached to him too. I think he's bloody cool. We got him for nothing, man. Philadelphia did not sell high on him. I'll give you the tip. He's a hell of a player, man, and it's very satisfying to see a mid-season pickup like that we got for almost nothing. Just come out and make some big clutch shots like that. So that was great. He busted the game open, and then come sort of 3-4 minutes into the fourth, that was not, the game was not anywhere even close to being in the balance. So anyway, off to game 2. I don't see the Thunder bringing in J-Dub. I think seeing more of the same. I see SJ is a very intelligent player. He's going to adapt to this double and triple team. He'll study film like there's nobody's business, and he'll have a better shooting game. He'll definitely get his 20 points, 25 points next game. I look to him for him to be a bit more assertive from the get-go, and I look for some help with his screeners, his big guys screening off some of those players, and some more offensive sets to help work around those doubles and triples. But I see the floor spreading a bit more. SJ is going to shoot a lot better. And from the Lakers' point of view, I don't know about Luka. I like to see him back, but I don't want to see him back if he's not the full Luka. You don't want to see someone hobbling around or get re-injured. That would suck. So if Luka comes back, I'd like to see it. Surely Austin Reeves is not going to stink it up that bad, man. I look for the Lakers to turn around today from today's performance and throw their biggest blow. Because honestly, like, they go down 0-2, the series they're going to struggle to come back and win 4 of the next 5 games, aren't they? Then they really need to win game 1. You want to rest home court from us. You actually want to have a serious chance of winning the series. You've got to get a game off the Thunder. You want to do that early in the series, man, and put the pressure back on the Thunder. It's going to be very difficult if they go down 0-2, they're not coming back, in this series. They're probably A lot of people think this is a sweep. I'm not really going to say that yet. I need to see Luka back and see what he's looking, how he's looking, before you can even think about that. But I'm still sticking with my 4-1, my 4-1 prediction. But I look for the Lakers to throw a massive blow in Game 2. Their biggest, the biggest chance I reckon to steal one on the road is going to be in Game 2, and I think they're going to pack their heaviest punch in Game 2. So I think the Thunder will be ready. I'm seeing the Thunder winning again, but I think it's going to be a super close game that's going to go down sort of the last 5 minutes in the fourth. That's my call. Let's see what happens. Thanks for watching, guys. You know there's another video coming after Game 2. Thunder up, guys. Thunder up. Let's get this done. We got now, how many postseasons we got? We got 5 postseason wins, man. We need 11 more wins for a chip, man. Let's do it, man. 11 more wins to go back-to-back, baby. We can do it.